Hey guys, we're here today with a 3-point shootout contest, and we had 3 contestants from our LA Lakers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
There is nothing like it anywhere, and I mean anywhere else in the world. All-star festivities at its finest. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan here with my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Tonight, the exciting 3-point contest. What a fun time this is going to be. It's fast-paced and action-packed, folks. Well, right. So it's James Harden ready to go. Remember now, 60 seconds, 5 racks, 5 balls in each rack, 4 one-point balls, and then the favorite, the 2-point money ball.
Well, if my math is right, you got 5 racks, you got 6 points on each rack. That gives you an opportunity for a total to max out at 30 points.
Good.
Carry the one.
Right.
Yep. Carry the one, slide that over. Yep, that's right. 30. You're right.
Hour 6. Trains the money ball. He's got 9.
Ooh, Harden starting to feel it.
11 points. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad.
Finishing strong.
12 for him. Good for 13. And he's got 15 points when the round ends. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
Your memory has to be very short in this format, like less than a second. You have to put every miss right behind you. Forget about it.
Yeah, because one miss can easily turn into 2 and then 3. And then you start racing because you're worried about the clock. And before you know it, you're pretty much out of it.
Nearly perfect there. Just 1 miss on the rack. That's 4 in a row now. Not just 13. Can't get the money ball. Misses for the 4th straight time. Make that 14. 1 rack left. Now to 15.
And that pushes him all the way to the #1 spot.
18 points for him when all is said and done. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
And here we go with Nick Robinson. Makes his first there, 2 points. Gets the money ball. Points now. Money ball, no good. 6. 7 points. 3 racks down, 2 to go. That's 4 misses in a row. Now 8 points. Now 9 points.
Ooh, starting to get a rhythm here.
Down to the final rack. 11 points. 12 for him. Not just 13. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Yeah, his last rack in particular was stellar, guys. With the clock winding down, he drained all 5 shots to get maximum points.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. I mean, nobody does that. Even in practice, you don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
He needs 6 more points. He's got 10. Yes, 4 more points to stay alive. Can't get the money ball. That's 13. 2 more points to stick around. Make that 14.
strong closeout there.
He's in sole possession of second place. That ties him for the top spot in this round, guys.
He hits the 20 mark on the nose. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
So it's Clay Thompson ready to start here.
To avoid elimination here, he needs at least 16.
He's got to focus here. He's got to be good. Not great, but just good enough. 3 down. Now with 4. He's got 5.
And the young fella, Clay, making it look very easy out here.
He needs 8 points more. 9 points. Money ball, no good.
7 more points to stay in contention.
11 on the board. 1 last rack remains.
2 more to stay in it. Oh, yeah.
A total of 17 points that he'll take away from that round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, you know, it wasn't his best, but he gutted out a pretty decent round when he didn't have his best stuff, and that's the sign of an excellent shooter there.
It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify.
To advance, he's got to get 17 at least.
Well, his first couple of racks are important, Kevin. If he can get going early, then I think he'll feel very confident going into the latter racks.
Can't get the money ball. Rough.
He needs 8 more points to advance.
Drains the money ball. 12 for him.
4 more and he moves on.
Make that 14.
He needs 3 more points. Nice finish. Well done.
At 16. Finishes his last rack with plenty of time to spare. He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. Miller's got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
Well, one thing I think we can say is that this contest is there for the taking. It's wide open. There's no clear-cut favorite in the finals here.
Yeah, it sure looks that way after what we saw in the qualifying rounds. These guys are very evenly matched.
So it's Clay Thompson ready to start here.
Well, Clay's dad was an NBA player, Michael Thompson, but you know, more a post player and a center. Clay as a guard, a perimeter player, he's got that beautiful shooting touch.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. You can't over-adjust. It has to be a very minor tweak. But sometimes, you know, a shooter just has one thought that can get him into a good groove. A little bit like a golfer. You just want one swing thought, one shot thought. And if you can get to that point during this contest, you can be in good shape.
6. 1 last rack remains. 9 points. He's got 10. His total for the round comes to 12. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Yeah, it all went wrong for him when he started on that bad streak. I think he missed 8 straight shots at one point. So that's where it all went wrong.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
You know, in the three-point contest, these guys are really on an island out there. I mean, you're used to sharing the court with 9 other guys. 4 of them are your teammates, and now it's just you out there. It has a little bit of a golf, tennis, or track and field feel.
Yeah, that's right. An individual sport atmosphere. And some guys love that, some don't. But, you know, if you don't love it, you probably shouldn't be here. I think everybody in the lineup tonight really will enjoy it. And then, of course, it's just a matter of who can get hot.
3 more points will tie it.
10 points on the board. Money ball, no good.
2 more to tie it up.
11 on the board. 12 for him. His total for the round comes to 12. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, it seemed like every time he was starting to get into a good rhythm, he just couldn't capitalize on it. He'd quickly fall out of his pace.
Here we go. This is it. He led all qualifiers. Now, can he emerge victorious in the finals?
And Steve, you know that it's crucial to stay as loose and as relaxed and as comfortable as possible heading into the round.
Yeah, I thought my first couple of times in this competition, Clark, I was way too tense. And when I finally won it in my 4th try, it was because I really didn't have any expectations. I came in, just wanted to have fun, and I did have fun because I won.
One more to tie. 2 acts remaining. No good with his 4th in a row.
One more for the tie.
He's got 12. Only managed to sink 1 there. Got it, and that's all she wrote. That does it, folks.
Yep,
That's the winning score.
then might as well jack up a few more shots just for fun.
He tallies 18 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Yeah, he had a great rhythm at the end. He hit his last 5 in a row.
And so that will do it. What a tremendous performance. And of all the great talent assembled here today, a great achievement indeed to take home the 3-point contest championship trophy.
Such terrific sharpshooting on display. You never know who's going to take the crown.
And the crowd here loving it too. And tell you what, we've got some pretty good seats here, guys. I feel like I relived it all over again.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's 3-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan, along with